Hi, I'm sitting here thinking, what am I going to say about retirement today? I've placed quite a few hundred videos on the subject already, and I know I've repeated myself several times with certain themes and ideas. So what am I going to say now? The ideas that pop up, well, what I'm thinking is, as we get older, our circle, our perimeter, definitely gets smaller. Our circle of friends, we have less, certainly close friends or intimate friends than we ever had before, because a lot of them have moved away or moved to heaven. But also our geographic circle declines. I can recall when I first retired, nearly 30 years ago now, 29 years ago. My wife and I would go on long drives. We'd be gone all day. We'd have lunch out somewhere. We might depart at 9 o'clock in the morning and not return till 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then gradually, the circle of friends, the people you went to visit, gets less and less, and you find yourself not travelling as far. This came home to me about 2 years ago when I went for my driver's licence, and they said, "Tom, you don't have to keep doing driving tests now if you decide that you're not going to go more than, say, a 15 or 10 kilometre radius of where you live." So I took them up on that. So now my driving is fairly restricted. I won't get into my car and drive all day like I used to years ago. And probably I'm not inclined to do so. So that's another thing. Circle of friends grows less. Geographic circle grows less. The dangerous thing is your circle of interests might grow less as well. The tendency is not to want to join new things, to meet new people. And that's dangerous, because if we don't make new friends, eventually we're left with none at all. So I do make the effort to join anything which interests me, which is in reasonable distance of where I live. For example, I'm going along to a meeting tonight to meet a man I've never met before but only spoken to on the telephone. And it's a thing called a self-knowledge or self-understanding group, which is the sort of thing I'm into. And as it's fairly close, I can catch a bus in there, and as it's early in the evening, I will go along and see how it goes. If I like it, then I'll possibly go to other meetings and join and make new friends. This is possibly what you need to do if you are lonely. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to make the first move. People won't come to you, or generally they won't. I find that if I'm walking down the street, I see a stranger walking towards me, and our eyes meet, I will say, "Good morning," or "How do you go? How are you going, mate?" or something like that. Start the conversation. Be the first to speak up. Don't hide behind reticence and shyness. It's not going to help you at all in retirement. Make the first move. But to reiterate, our circle of interests can grow smaller as we grow older. So we have to find new interests, new tribes in which to belong. If we don't, we could become very lonely. If our partner dies, or if we get divorced, or if we suddenly find ourselves on our own, we have to make new friends. We have to. Otherwise, loneliness will take over. And believe you me, the internet, like I'm talking now, it passes information. You won't make friends unless you actually meet people. You can become friends on the internet, and I've got a few of those, but would they come and see me if I got sick in hospital? Probably not. We all need friends, close friends, friends who we will support and who will support us. So keep expanding your circle of interests, even if you can't expand your geographical circle and that sort of thing. I hope you got something out of this one. As I said, I'm really fishing for subjects to talk about now, but this one occurred because loneliness in retirement, or even before retirement, is becoming increasingly common in the world in which we live. Don't let it happen to you.